Hello guys, welcome to Concentrate Academy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the equation of a straight line given 2 points. So let's get straight into it. The equation of a straight line is given by the formula y is equal to mx plus c. So what happens is you have an x and y axis and you have point A having xy coordinates, let's say x coordinates for point A and y coordinates for point A is over here, and xy coordinates for point B to be somewhere here. So this is the x coordinate and this is the y coordinate for point A and point B. So what you need to find is the gradient, otherwise known as the slope. So you find the slope and you find the intercept. So this right here, the intercept on the y-axis is your c. So now let's take some examples. Our very first example is going to be, so our first point is -5, 3, and our second point is 0, -7. So we first find our gradient, and the gradient is given by the formula m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now when you have the 2 points already given, the first value of the x is your x1 and the second value for the y is your y1. Then for the second point, you have x2 and y2 respectively. So inserting these points into the formula for the gradient, we have m to be y2 is -7 minus +3 divided by x2 is 0 minus x1 is -5. Now always take note, when you encounter something like 0 minus -5, you may be tempted to make it 0 minus 5 and ignore the negative sign before the 5. This is very important because it influences your answer greatly. 0 minus 5 gives you -5. However, 0 minus -5 gives you +5. So this will not only change the base, the value of the denominator, but because you may get a fraction, it may influence the answer too as well. So -7 minus 3 gives us -10, -10, divided by 0 minus -5, which is +5. So we now have our gradient m to be -2. Now that we are done finding the gradient, we need to find the y-intercept, and our formula is given by y equals mx plus c. So now that you found the gradient, you can take any of these 2 points and insert x1 as at the place of x and y1 at the place of y and your gradient to find your y-intercept. You could also insert x2 as in place of x and y2 in place of y. So we are going to try both and then get our final answer. So we are finding c. So inserting x1, y1, y, so we put 3 is equal to our gradient -2 into bracket x, which is -5, plus c. So we have 3 equals +10 plus c. So we now have c to be 3 minus 10, which is equal to -7. Also, inserting 0 and -7 gives us -7 equals our gradient, which is -2. So we insert into this same formula. So -7 equals -2, then the x-coordinate is 0 plus our c. So -7 equals -2 times 0 is 0 plus c. So we have c to be -7. It gives you the same answer because you found the slope for those 2 points. So now we have our m, we have our c. So we can now write our equation for what? You guessed that right, our straight line. So we have y equals -2x plus c. C is -7. And this is the equation for the straight line given these 2 points. Let's take another example. Example 2. We have our point 3, -1, 6, 7. So we find our gradient m, which is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So our y2 is 7 minus our y1, which is -1, divided by our x2, which is 6, minus our x1, which is 3. And this gives us 7 plus 1, all divided by 3. So our gradient is 8 divided by 3. Now we find the y-intercept. So our equation of the straight line is y equals mx plus c. Picking any of these 2 points and inserting the x and y coordinates in the x and y columns. So let's take 6, 7. So y is 7 equals our gradient 8 divided by 3 times our x, which is 6, plus our c. Now we want to get rid of the fraction. So we cancel out. And we now have 7 equals 8 times 2, 16 plus c. So 7 minus 16 equals c, and we have c to be equal to -9. You get the same answer when you insert 3, -1 into your x and y coordinates. So we now have our equation of the straight line to be y equals our m is 8 out of 3x plus our c, which is -9. And that's our final answer. Try the following examples and let me know your answers in the comment section. If you like this video, kindly give me a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be notified. I love you very much, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye bye.